Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. Also, ignore this on my face. It has been there for, I think, a couple days now, and honestly, there's nothing I can do about it other than take care of it to the best of my ability. The good news is I have a facial tonight. I am so excited. The girl that I go to is phenomenal. She is so amazing, and it's so relaxing. Honestly, getting a facial is one of my favorite things to do, and it's really nice because she even massages my hands and my feet. It feels so good, you guys. It feels so good. But yeah, I'm very excited to just get my skin cleaned up, and it's been a couple months since I've been. I try to go every 6 weeks, but to be honest with you, I haven't really been going every 6 weeks. It's been more like every 2 months. So, or probably even a little bit longer than that. Honestly, I don't think I've been since sometime in the summer. So it's definitely been a minute, which makes me really sad because I love going, but I'm going tonight at 7:45, so I'm very excited. And yeah, so in today's video, I wanted to share with you guys how I met Shay Mitchell and Hale. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but Pretty Little Liars is one of my favorite shows of all time. And if you're familiar with Pretty Little Liars, you are going to know Shay Mitchell and Hale. They have obviously been in other things, but Pretty Little Liars was such a big hit. So if you've seen that show, you know who these girls are. They are amazing. So with Shay Mitchell, I'm just going to start off by explaining how I met her. It was such a cool experience, and it wasn't something that I was looking forward to for a long time because how I met her was so instant and it wasn't expected or anything. It just happened. So let me explain to you guys how that happened. It was so cool. So on July 24th, 2012, so it has been a few years, I met Shay. And so that summer, we had a friend from France come and stay with us, and we really wanted to take her on a vacation and just go somewhere where we know she would be really excited to see and visit. So we decided to take her to New York City. So on July 23rd, we drive up to New York City, or maybe even July 22nd. It was one of those days, but we were driving up to New York City, and I remember we got dinner at Bubba Gum Shrimp on Times Square, and then we wanted to go shopping afterwards. So at the time, I loved Forever 21. So I went to Forever 21, got a really cute outfit. I think I even got some nail polish, and it was just a super fun night, super exciting. We were out a little bit late. And then we get back to the hotel on Times Square. We stayed at the DoubleTree, which is honestly one of my favorite hotels to stay in. They have chocolate chip cookies at the front desk. That's a disclaimer for you guys. They do have chocolate chip cookies at the front desk. I don't know if they're still doing it, but I think they are. But anytime I ever stayed at DoubleTree, we would go up and ask them for chocolate chip cookies, and they would give us some. Like I said, I don't know if they're still doing it, but if they are, I highly recommend you guys go up there and see if they are giving them away. Anyways, so yeah, we get back to the hotel, we go up to her room. At this point, it's like midnight. And I remember I went on Twitter. I don't know why, but I went on Twitter and I saw that Shay Mitchell posted that she is in New York City and that she would be at American Eagle the next morning or the next day. And I almost fell over. Because I'm over here thinking she's going to be at the American Eagle directly across the street from the hotel that I'm in. Like, what? The reason she was going to be at American Eagle was because she was the model or the ambassador. She was basically promoting skinny kick jeans. That's what these jeans were called. She was like the ambassador for these jeans. And she was also on the cover of 17 magazine for that month. And I remember picking up that magazine at like Walgreens or CVS or some store. And I actually brought the magazine with me to New York, not even knowing that I would see her. So anyways, yes, she basically tweeted that she was going to be in New York City on Times Square for American Eagle, representing these skinny kick jeans. And she was going to be signing the 17 magazine that she was on. And like I said, I almost fell over. I couldn't believe that she was there. It was the best moment in my life, knowing that I was going to be able to meet her. So yeah, the next day I woke up, put on the cute outfit that I bought at Forever 21, which again, I didn't even buy it to meet her. It just so happened that I went shopping the night before, bought a cute outfit. So that was really cool. But I put the cute outfit on. I think I like painted my nails really quick with the nail polish that I bought. And yeah, I got my magazine and I headed out the door with my family and we go stand in line. And by the time that I met her, I just started crying. I started crying. Like at first when I saw her from a distance, I just remember seeing her and I was so happy. But right when I started talking to her, I told her, I was like, we have the same birthday, April 10th. Like she even said, she was like, April 10th? And I was like, yes. And it was the best moment in my life. And yeah, I just started crying and I got some pictures with her, which was amazing. And like I said, it was one of the best days of my life. And I just can't believe, what's crazy is she was there signing her magazine, but I brought my magazine with me, not even knowing that I was going to meet her. So I just handed her my magazine, whereas with everybody else, she was taking a magazine from the pile, putting it down, signing it, and then giving it to them. But I gave it to her, she signed it, and then gave it back to me. So anyway, I love her so much. Still to this day, she's one of my favorite human beings, such a role model. And I think when I posted the bucket list video, I put that I really want to meet Shay Mitchell again. So yeah, I love her a lot. Now, moving on to Lucy Hale. So I still have a Twitter account for Lucy, and it's called Adores Lucy Hale. And it was a fan page for Lucy. So I would tweet her, I would tweet other fans of Lucy. And it honestly like consumed my life. Like I was always on Twitter. I was always tweeting her. I was always like posting photos of Lucy, and other fans would comment and then they would post photos of Lucy. And it was just such a fun fan club. So I met her 3 times. The first time she was doing a tour, which was so much fun. And I remember she tweeted that she was in Cincinnati. And I was like, oh no, like I totally missed it. And I think at the time, it was possible that she was doing the area that I live in first. Because when she posted that, I was like, wait, hold on, what? She's in Cincinnati? It was something like that. But I just remember thinking like, I had no idea that she was here until after she was already here. It was like that day she had already been to Cincinnati, like singing. I was like, no. So I remember tweeting through direct message this radio station that she was going to be at. And I said, Lucy was just in Cincinnati. I am a huge fan of her. I wasn't able to see her. Can I please, please, please somehow get into the radio station to see Lucy tonight? And they said yes. And that almost made me fall over. I remember I was sitting in science class and I asked my teacher if I could go to the bathroom because we weren't able to use our cell phones, which I'm pretty sure we can all admit that we were on our cell phones during class sometimes in high school. But it was a big no-no. And if a teacher saw you with your cell phone out, they would take it away. So I asked the teacher and I said, can I please use the restroom? So I go to the bathroom and like I said, I'm still tweeting the radio station and they said that they let me bring somebody else with me. So it was one of my sisters and my dad. And right after school, I think my dad picked me up a couple hours early from school. We went to Forever 21, I think at the time, because I was shopping there. I got a cute outfit and I put it on. We get in the car and then we drive all the way down to Lexington, which Lexington from Cincinnati is only like an hour and a half, something like that. So it wasn't that bad of a drive. And yeah, I drive down there, and it is a very small venue. I think there were only like maybe 25 people there. And keep in mind, guys, with these tickets, you had to win them. You had to win them. Like, you couldn't just tweet the station asking if you could go. It just so happened that she said, you know, these tickets you have to win. But since you are a huge fan of her, as I was tweeting the radio station off of a Lucy Hale fan account, they said that I could go. And it was the best experience of my life. And I just remember standing there, and she looks over at me and she sees me singing along. And she was like pointing at me and everything like that. It was so amazing. And talking to me, she was like, this girl over here, she's singing with me, like, how cute. And then, yeah, I walk up to her and I started crying. And I even recorded it, like me talking with her and like crying and everything like that. And I lost the video, so I don't have it, which I was super upset about for so long. And even to this day, I'm like, I really wish I had that video. But that was amazing. And then after the concert, she sung a few songs. We got pictures with her, and I stood at the very back of the line, literally like the last one to get my photo taken, because I wanted to talk with her for like an extra 30 seconds if I could. So the other time that I met Lucy, she was doing a concert down in Kentucky. And after the show, this other fan of hers and myself, we tweeted her. We were like, Lucy, like, we're here at the show. We really want to see you. And it just so happened that she saw our tweet, and she went over and met us by like the skate area where all of the tour buses were. And this was a summer concert, and other country singers were there. I can't believe she saw our tweet, especially when she was singing. I don't know. It was so much fun. But yeah, this other lady and I, we just wanted so badly just to see her at the end of the concert. And I remember we held up a sign like, we love you, Lucy, or something like that. So anyways, you guys, I love Lucy. I love Shay. I love Troyan. I love Ashley. I love all the girls in Pretty Little Liars. Best time of my life. Yeah, you guys, I still to this day, I'm a huge fan of those girls. Not just because of Pretty Little Liars, but just in general. I love following along with them on social media. And I think since I was young, when I watched this show and I was so obsessed with it, and even to this day, I'm still binge watching it on HBO Max. I do have the DVDs, but it is nice just to put on HBO Max on my computer instead of getting all of the DVDs out, putting them in. So, but I binge watch the show to this day, and I think they just hold such a huge part of my heart because, you know, ever since I was young, I think I was in 7th or 8th grade when it came out, and, you know, there were 7 seasons. So I had just been following along with them for so many years. So it's just in me, you know, I just love them so much, and I always will, no matter what. And yeah, Pretty Little Liars was a big part of my life. And of course, these girls have been in more movies and shows than just Pretty Little Liars. But I think since I just had such a huge connection to that show, it just meant so much to me. So anyways, but yeah, I really wanted to share with you guys how I met them. And they are just some of my favorite people in the world. They were so sweet, and they just mean a lot to me. And let me know in the comments if you guys have a favorite TV show that you have been watching for years, or even if it's recent. Like, is there a show that just means so much to you, or that, you know, you've been watching for so long, and, you know, the people in the show, you love them in real life? I mean, those people are so influential, and I don't know, I feel like everybody's got that one show or that one person or that one actor that just means a lot to them. And like I said, I've just been following along with them for so long, and I naturally just care about them so much. So, but anyways, you guys, if there are any videos that you guys would like to see from me, please make sure to leave them in the comments below so I can take a look and check it out. I always want to make sure I'm filming videos for you guys that you really want to see. So yeah, make sure to leave those in the comments. And yeah, I think that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you liked the story that I was telling about how I met those girls. It was so much fun. I just want to relive those days so bad. I really do. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys mean so much to me. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.